the spiritual reason why you look younger than your age. The idea that you can look younger than your age without relying on skincare products or cosmetic procedures might seem too good to be true. But there is growing evidence that the way you look on the outside is a direct reflection of what's happening on the inside. If you've ever been told that you don't look your age or that you seem to have a youthful glow, there is likely a deeper spiritual reason for it. While most people rush to blame genetics or skincare routines, the real secret lies in something far less obvious. It is your inner energy, emotional well-being, and spiritual alignment. This may sound abstract at first, but once you understand how it works, it becomes much easier to see why some people seem to stay young-looking no matter how old they get. The problem most people face is that they focus only on external solutions. They chase after anti-aging creams, surgical treatments, and cosmetic fixes. But none of these offer a lasting solution. That is because they only address the symptoms, not the root cause. People who live in constant stress, fear, or negative energy often have faces that reveal the weight of their burdens. Their skin shows signs of tension. Wrinkles deepen, and their bodies seem to age faster. This isn't just opinion, there is scientific evidence to support it. One study conducted by the University of California found that chronic stress shortens the length of telomeres, which are protective caps at the ends of chromosomes. Shortened telomeres are linked to aging and disease. On the other hand, people who maintain inner peace and practice emotional balance often look much younger than their years. So what is the solution? It is not about chasing youth on the outside. It is about nurturing it from the inside. The key lies in understanding three core spiritual reasons why some people appear younger than their age. These reasons are energy alignment, emotional healing, and purpose-driven living. Each of these factors has a direct influence on the way you look, and the good news is that you have control over all of them. Real-life case studies reveal how these factors work in practice. Take, for example, the case of a 45-year-old woman named Lisa, who was featured in a health documentary. Lisa had gone through years of emotional stress from a difficult divorce and had aged noticeably during that time. Her skin looked dull, her eyes seemed tired, and wrinkles had formed around her mouth. After working with a therapist to release emotional baggage and shift her inner beliefs, she began to experience a transformation. Her face appeared more relaxed, her skin looked fresher, and people began to comment on how youthful she looked. Nothing about her skincare routine had changed. The change was entirely spiritual and emotional. One of the most important spiritual reasons for youthful looks is energy alignment. Everything in the universe, including you, is made up of energy. This energy influences not only your mental state, but also your physical health and appearance. When your energy is balanced and aligned, your body operates in a state of flow, where everything works in harmony. In this state, you are more resilient to stress, and your body maintains homeostasis. Homeostasis is the body's natural state of balance, where all systems, like the nervous, immune, and endocrine systems, work together efficiently. This balance supports healthy cell regeneration, optimal hormone production, and overall physical vitality. On the other hand, when your energy is disrupted by negative emotions, unhealed trauma, or prolonged stress, your body shifts into a fight or flight state. This state is a survival mechanism designed to protect you from immediate threats, but if it becomes a chronic condition, it can wreak havoc on your physical health. Your body releases large amounts of cortisol, which is a stress hormone. While cortisol is helpful in short bursts, prolonged exposure to high cortisol levels has damaging effects on the body. One of the most visible effects of cortisol is its impact on the skin. Elevated cortisol breaks down collagen, which is the protein that keeps skin firm, smooth, and youthful. When collagen production slows, the skin becomes thinner, less elastic, and more prone to wrinkles, fine lines, and sagging. The positive side of this is that energy alignment can counteract these effects. People who engage in energy balancing practices such as meditation, breathwork, yoga, and mindfulness often report looking younger and more refreshed. These practices lower cortisol levels, reduce inflammation, and restore the body's natural state of homeostasis. Studies have shown that regular meditation, for example, reduces sleep quality. Better sleep allows the body to repair cells and produce essential growth hormones that support skin renewal. People who maintain a consistent meditation or breathwork practice often notice brighter skin, smoother facial features, and a more radiant appearance. This transformation is not a coincidence. It is the physical manifestation of internal energy balance. When your inner world is at peace, it reflects outwardly through your body, your energy, and your overall appearance. One fascinating case study involves a group of meditators who participated in a study published in the journal Psychoneuroendocrinology. The researchers found that people who practiced meditation for just 3 months showed a significant increase in the length of their telomeres. Remember, shorter telomeres are linked to faster aging, so lengthening them naturally slows down the aging process. This is why people who meditate regularly often seem to defy the aging process. They are literally slowing it down at the cellular level. The second spiritual reason why you may look younger than your age is emotional healing. Everyone goes through emotional pain at some point in life, whether it stems from childhood wounds, failed relationships, or the ongoing pressures of modern living. While most people think emotional pain affects only the mind, it actually leaves a significant impact on the body as well. When emotional wounds are left unresolved, they do not simply go away. Instead, they are stored within the body's nervous system. This is why people who have experienced prolonged stress, grief, or anxiety often develop physical signs of aging, like wrinkles, frown lines, and tense facial expressions. The face, jaw, and neck are common areas where emotional tension accumulates. Over time, this tension leads to chronic tightness, which creates a look of fatigue, worry, or emotional strain. When you experience emotional pain, your nervous system activates the body's fight or flight response, releasing stress hormones like cortisol. Prolonged exposure to cortisol accelerates the breakdown of collagen, the protein responsible for firm, youthful skin. This is why people under chronic stress tend to show premature signs of aging. Their faces reveal the emotional burdens they are carrying. This is not just speculation. Studies published in journals like Health Psychology have found that emotional stress can increase biological aging at the cellular level by shortening telomeres, which are protective caps at the ends of chromosomes. Shorter telomeres are directly linked to faster aging and a higher risk of disease. The good news is that emotional release has the opposite effect. When you actively process and heal emotional pain, your nervous system returns to a calm state. This reduces cortisol production and promotes relaxation in your facial muscles. As tension in the face, jaw, and neck dissipates, wrinkles naturally soften. People who engage in emotional healing practices like therapy, breath work, or emotional freedom techniques, EFT, often report that they look different after significant breakthroughs. Their faces appear more relaxed, their skin looks smoother, their eyes seem brighter. This transformation isn't a result of skincare products. It is the physical reflection of internal peace. When you process and release emotional pain, your nervous system relaxes. Your face appears more at ease. Your smile becomes more genuine, and your eyes look brighter. This change is so noticeable that many therapists report that clients who experience emotional breakthroughs often look like a different person. After a single session, Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, a leading expert in trauma and author of The Body Keeps the Score, explains that the body physically holds on to trauma, and when it is released, the body returns to a state of calm. This is why people who have done inner healing work often look younger than their age. One example of this is a woman named Jane, a 38-year-old who sought therapy to heal from childhood trauma. Before her healing journey, she had dark circles under her eyes, a tense jawline, and a general look of fatigue. Over the course of a year, she engaged in regular therapy sessions and practiced self-compassion exercises at home. Friends and family began to notice that her face seemed softer. Her eyes looked brighter, and the dark circles under her eyes began to fade. This change had nothing to do with her skincare routine. It was the direct result of emotional healing and the release of stored tension. The third spiritual reason for youthful appearances is purpose-driven living. People who have a clear sense of purpose and direction tend to look more alive, vibrant, and engaged with life. You may have noticed that people who feel lost or aimless often have slumped posture, tired eyes, and dull expressions. On the other hand, people who are driven by a sense of purpose have energy and enthusiasm that is visible on their faces. This is not a coincidence. When you live with purpose, your body produces more of the feel-good hormones like serotonin and dopamine. These hormones reduce stress, promote better sleep, and enhance overall well-being. The well-documented case of a man named Owen, a 60-year-old man who pursued his passion for art after retiring from his corporate job. Before discovering his passion, he looked worn out, tired, and older than his years. But once he began painting every day, something shifted. His face looked more relaxed. His eyes had a spark of enthusiasm, and his posture improved. His friends even joked that he looked as little as a year and a half before. What changed? He had reconnected with a sense of purpose, and his body responded by shifting from survival mode to thriving mode. Purpose-driven living activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes healing, relaxation, and cellular repair. This is why people with passion and purpose often look youthful well into their later years. All of these examples point to one undeniable truth. Looking younger than your age has less to do with skincare and genetics and more to do with your inner state of being. Energy alignment, emotional healing, and purpose-driven living are the three spiritual reasons why some people defy aging. Scientific studies on telomeres, cortisol, and nervous system regulation back this up. Real-life case studies like those of Lisa, Jane, and Owen reveal how these spiritual principles play out in practice. When you balance your energy, release emotional pain, and live with purpose, your body responds. Your face reflects your inner world. Your eyes become brighter, your skin becomes smoother, and your presence becomes more magnetic. If you have ever wondered why people tell you that you look younger than your age, now you know the truth. It is not just about the products you use. It is about how you live, think, and feel every day. The good news is that you can start making these shifts today. Take time to meditate, release emotional pain, and reconnect with your true purpose. You do not need to rely on external solutions because everything you need is already within you. When you nurture your inner world, your outer world will reflect it. People will see it in your face. They will sense it in your presence. And you will have the secret that so many people search for but rarely find. Looking young isn't just about looking good. It is about feeling whole.